And we're going. It's recording. Oh my God. Here we are. It's session 2. And I have labeled this story Vampires Are Real. So, Lynn, did you take notes?
I did, yes.
Okay, you want to tell us what happened?
You want me to read my notes?
Or read your note, either read your notes or summarize it, or if anyone else wants, whatever. Just somebody give us a recap of what happened.
I only have like the
You're
main
sick
incident.
too.
I do.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not. It's got something in my throat. I just have like the main.
I'm starting to get laryngitis. Perfect time for it.
There's something going around. All the way in Hawaii.
I don't have anything right now. I'm at home. Anyways, I only have the main incident, so I'll talk about that, and then if you want to add in anything we talked about prior to that, you can.
Okay, or if you guys want to jump in and add anything, go for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us a story.
Okay,
what happened?
Hannah received a call, I believe. I don't even remember. I assume that's what it was. That a girl had gotten, she got killed, I suppose, and then she woke up. Like, she arrived to the hospital dead, and she woke up, from what I understand. And it appeared that she had got bit by a vampire, in quotations. And so Hannah talked to Dr. Sunday, and she also has the same skill level as a doctor, so she understood everything he was saying.
Okay.
And that basically her heart is not beating, but she is alive. So they were kind of throwing out ideas of different things that she could be. And they talked about how she was kind of similar to Major Wargasm, who's a revenant.
Yes.
If I wrote that correctly. And so they were considering if that's possible, or if she's just undead from, I don't know.
That's basically the same thing. That would still be a revenant.
Okay. Oh, okay. So they're throwing that out. They didn't really mention vampires because it's believed vampires probably aren't real.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked Mildred if vampires are real, and Mildred said no. And then a new guy, I don't remember his name, said yes they are, and everyone
Draknar.
was shocked. What's the name?
Draknar.
Yeah. How do you spell that, please?
That's me.
Draknar. Dracknar. Like dragon. Like Drake.
Track.
D.
Oh, Draknar.
Yep.
Okay, got it. Anyway, he said vampires are real, and now we are all shook, and that's where we stop.
Okay. Anyone want to add anything? Did we miss any points that we glossed over?
Well, there was the opening, not ceremony.
That's right.
What's it called? Where the sermon, the opening sermon.
Yeah.
And Draknar met what's her name? The recruiter, the old
Mildred.
Mildred.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we were celebrating what's his name?
The Emperor's anniversary of the Emperor's death.
Yeah.
Malthalanax. That's his name.
Yeah, there you go. What was it?
Malthalanax.
Yeah. Here,
I'll spell it for you. Malthalanax.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. His son is the new emperor, by the way, but like nobody even gives a shit.
We also heard Draknar's story about kind of how he got started, and he was like forced to kill that kid, or he wouldn't kill the kid. I think he wouldn't kill the kid. I didn't take notes.
He witnessed the kid. He saw the kid being killed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't want to kill the kid, and his lieutenant killed it anyway. And then our actual story opened with Draknar in a diner, and he met Mildred.
Yeah.
And Albrecht.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mildred got the call and brought Draknar with her, and Albrecht disappeared. Like, he didn't get up and leave or anything. Draknar was talking to him and looked away and looked back, and he was gone.
Like Batman.
Yeah, and you know, it might have even been thinking like, "What the fuck was that guy even here?" And then, but Mildred did mention how her date just disappeared on her, so she did use that word, but she didn't mean it in the literal sense that he actually did disappear. Okay, so where we are now is we are in a hospital. We have met with Edward. I have the picture right here. No, just fucking open. There you go. He is the young gentleman who found the murdered girl and brought her to the hospital just before she woke up. You guys have already been interviewing him. I don't think anything particularly relevant. Let's ask Black. Black's the one who interviewed him. Was anything particularly relevant to mention in the recap of your interview with Edward?
Just that she was found, blood, and there was like a human snarling noise, and they mentioned, I can't remember if it was Black or somebody else mentioned that there's a vigilante going around that's killing what he would say is vampires. I think that was.
Yep. He is
That
vigilante
sound
werewolf.
right?
That is his superhero name, supervillain name. It's kind of depends on who you ask what category he falls in, but he is werewolf vigilante.
Consider himself a hero.
Okay. Oh. And you talked to Edward, and he talked about how he found the girl outside the club and heard a growl or a snarl or something, but it didn't sound like an animal. It just sounded like a human. Excuse me. And then you guys also questioned Sophia, who is certain that she was killed by a vampire and brought back, and now she's a vampire, even though you guys keep telling her that vampires don't exist. And then Hannah is talking with the doctors, and they're trying to discuss. Thank you. They're trying to discuss more about what happened to her, and they're landing on the likelihood that she is a revenant because vampires aren't real. So that certainly isn't what happened. Though it is possible that whatever killed her did make her this.
What was a revenant again?
Okay, so ever since the magic in the world broke and random magical energies has been flowing around creating superheroes instead of, people actually learning to throw fireballs on purpose, there are loose necromantic energies just floating through the world, and occasionally, about once a year or so, someone will die and come back, and that's what a revenant is.
Cool.
And that is what the big time villain in the city is. His name is Major Wargasm, as a play on orgasm and war, because when he first became a revenant, he was like 16 years old, so he thought that was really cool. And he's like 100 years old now, and he never grew out of it. He's still Major Wargasm. He's just not as teenager.
That's getting overly excited about war, I guess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, you guys are talking with the doctor. I did not make a picture for the doctor. He didn't even have a name. Lynn named him, I think. What'd you say his name was?
No, I didn't name him. He was Sunday, Dr. Sunday.
Yeah, you did name him.
But I named him during our thing. I didn't. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you meant I named him just now.
I think you're actually in a room with several doctors, but he's the one that.
Yeah, they were.
He's the one that deserved a name.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of you guys are talking, and I guess somebody asks, is it possible that she is a vampire? And the doctor says, no, of course not. Vampires aren't real. And that's when Draknar came into the room with, I don't know who, with Black, we'll say. We'll leave Mildred in the other room with the girl. So Black and Draknar came in, and then Draknar gave us his bit of knowledge. And say it again, and then we'll continue from there.
Vampires are real.
What are you talking about? Doctor says, I've never seen X-rays on anything that we would call a vampire.
I've seen vampires.
Where?
Oh, I don't know if you ever read it, but I did make the file for you. You can.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know if I even actually stuck it anywhere to tell you that I finished it. Let me see. Where'd I put that thing? In-game information? Dragnar's knowledge on vampires. Here, give me the link, and then I'll go stick it in there. Okay, and I'll just stick it in here in the in-game image, since that's kind of the page we're using. And then you can skim over that, and you can read it, or you can either read it straight, or you can, skim over it, read it however you want, whatever. Use it as you want. This is Dragnar's knowledge on vampires.
Okay.
And yeah, that's where we are. Okay, to the best of my knowledge, all three of you and the doctor and a couple of other doctors are in this room. Yes, that's where we are. Vampires are totally real.
Yes.
I don't even remember everything I wrote in there. You can read that second paragraph.
Where did you see
That's something that
vampire?
kind of fits in this situation. Or, some of these probably is not a decent time to talk about the bloodlines that you're aware of, but any of the basic knowledge in those first 4 paragraphs, that's kind of stuff that you could talk about right now.
Does it say how he first encountered them? I don't see that.
No, I didn't put that. That would be your own story. But most likely it was Draknar will have been part of an attack on a particular cell that was most likely a sword and scepter bloodline cell, or possibly an underground bloodline cell. Those different types of vampires. And the first time you were probably just, new. You were probably not a leader. You were probably just some grunt soldier. And then, you've been around for a while, so you probably have even led your own. You've had multiple skirmishes with them.
Okay.
Once they get plentiful enough in a city where they're standing out, then the Storm Guard are called in to take care of it. And then there are specific, Storm Guard inspectors who are always looking around for them. But, they're hard to find until their stupid asses make too many of themselves. Then they start to stand out. Doo-doo.
Okay, there has been 3 separate. Oh no, sorry. I haven't been myself lately. I'm sorry about
Yeah,
this.
no worries. You want me to read it?
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Take your time. Take your time.
Okay.
Since we're talking about the creation of vampires, you could just read that second paragraph. Vampires create new vampires. That would be something that fits into this conversation.
Okay. Vampires create new vampires by draining the blood of a victim, killing them, and then feeding that victim their own blood, their own vampire blood, the blood of their founder. It is believed that sometimes, as the embrace only has about 20% success rate, making it harder for vampires to pick and choose exactly who to bring into their family.
Okay, so yeah, Draknar instantly reveals that he is a wealth of information on vampires. And he says all this with confidence, like he's not even questioning it. Like he didn't read it from a book. He is aware. He is speaking with knowledge that was not just gained from reading Twilight.
Thank goodness. Okay. So what I mean, what do we do? What do we do with her?
It, so I guess the doctors look at Draknar. So you're saying that there is actual potential that she could be a vampire.
Yes.
Yeah, then
How do we know? Like, what can we do to know for sure that's what she is?
And while they're talking, can Black just try he wants to use his what's it called, infiltrator eyes, and it's got penetrate concealment, which is basically like X-ray vision.
mm-hmm.
And he just look towards the room that the young lady is in, and he wants to see if he can like see if her
Smell
heart's
water
beating,
now.
what she's doing, like is she moving?
She's talking with what old lady's name is? Mildred.
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 Her heart is not beating. Her blood is not moving.
So she basically just looks like she's moving, but everything inside her is pretty much just still.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Black's gonna be like, yeah, no, nothing's. She should be. Well, he's got one in medical, so I guess he would know that like she should be dead. There's nothing going on in there.
She is dead. We
Yeah.
don't have it. We're not talking about whether or not she's dead. No, she's dead. We're
No, but I
talking
mean, if
about
she's
what
still
kind of necromantic energies have resurrected her.
right.
And I guess now we have to put vampires back on the table, which isn't going to make that girl very happy.
just just
Yeah.
out of curiosity, because like the way Black sees it is like vampires. If they were anywhere, they'd probably be like at a hospital. So he's just gonna like scan around with his X-ray vision, just by chance, to see if he sees anybody else moving around without their hearts beating.
Okay.
Just like a wild curiosity.
I need to look at something. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what is the sense that you're using with this? What's the power
It's
labeled?
penetrate. It's penetrate concealment. A
Okay.
sense with this trait is unaffected by concealment from obstacles. So visions that penetrate concealment see right through opaque objects.
Okay.
It's on page
Yeah, I see.
178.
Okay, it did cost 4 ranks.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
expensive.
that's good. I don't remember what you were. Oh, you're looking around to see if anyone's sneaking around up here. No, there's.
No, just to see if there's any like other vampires moving around. Because the way he figures it is, if they need blood and there's new vampires that come around, that'd probably be the place that they're gonna be. But right now, he's not. He's just more curious if that's where if there's like if she's the only one, basically.
Okay. So yeah, you pull yourself out of the conversation, leave the room, take a look with your
Yeah.
helmets,
Oh,
uh, X-ray vision, all
well,
across
he was
the
gonna do it
halls.
from right there.
It
Well, or I guess he could probably walk around too, because
Yeah.
he has it extended, but yeah, he would
Yeah,
probably walk around because it'd be.
you're probably not walking around.
Oh, that's
It's you have to stop your normal senses to do this.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So you can be walking
So he
around
would
a
be.
little bit, but for the most part, you separate yourself a little bit from the room, from the conversation. You're still basically there if anything they can call you back, and you just scanning the different rooms with your paranoia creeping in. You don't see any other bodies that don't have an unbeating heart, and that makes you feel better.
Yes, it does. He's gonna relax a little.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and you turn your vision back on, and come back in the room.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just kind of like just making sure.
Okay. So the doctors are now talking with Dragnar and with Hannah, and they're going over some scientific discussions on how vampire physiology works. And Dragnar doesn't know anything about that. He doesn't know what organs work. I mean, it's quite likely that no organs work. But
Yeah.
that's not where your focus is. You were never a scientist studying vampires. Your job was to go in there and kill them. So you know the basics about them. And you know the basics about how to kill them. And that's basically what you tell them. So, other than opening the possibility that she's a vampire instead of just a revenant, there's not a whole lot of extra information you can offer on the science behind why girl isn't dead. Or she is still dead, but she's still moving around and talking.
Why she isn't playing by the traditional rules of
why
death.
she's not playing by the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could go in and talk to her and see if anything makes you think she's a vampire. You haven't talked to her. So that's a possible step to take.
Yeah. Okay, I go in and talk to her and say, "Hi, my name is Draknar. And you are." Does he already know her name?
Yeah, they were talking about it. Yep. So her name is Sophia. She was attacked and killed in an alley outside of a club. She claims she was attacked by a vampire that sucked the life out of her. And now that she's alive, she thinks she's a vampire. Now that she's not dead. Because she died. She knows she died. And then she woke up in the hospital.
Okay. Do you have any uh
Am,
any
am I going to be
changes?
a vampire slave to that asshole now, Mr. Draknar?
Well, it seems like it's a possibility. We need to do further studies. Let the doctors do further studies. Do you have a reaction to garlic or crosses?
Well, that's you're not going to say crosses because crosses aren't a holy symbol.
Oh yeah,
Let's see. I
I'm
never
new.
put together a holy symbol for Malthalanex, did I? Plus, that
Okay.
wouldn't matter anyway because he's not an actual god.
Yeah.
Speaking from an
He
Okay.
has a religion.
We'll
he
leave the
does have a
crosses
religion.
up.
It would be the sun.
Religion.
The thing that's going to tell you for sure if she's a vampire is when she goes outside tomorrow, or when the sun comes up tomorrow, and you could test it through a window or something. The sun, that will be your answer. You could tell her that.
All right. Well, we'll know when the sun comes up. You know, if you get like a really bad sunburn, then you know you're
Okay.
probably a vampire. No, if you turn into ash, then you'll definitely be a vampire.
I'm gonna
So
turn into ash.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll find out.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna go in there too, I suppose.
okay. I think you probably all did except for the doctors.
Went in there. Um,
Excuse me.
I'm gonna actually ask to speak to Draknar privately for a moment
Okay.
outside, or she can't hear me.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So then I guess we'll like go out in the hall or whatever. But I also don't necessarily want the doctors nearby either. So just like a
Yeah, the
little spot or
doctors are
whatever.
still inside looking at her charts and talking to each other.
Okay.
If she's a vampire, then maybe this would. No, that's exactly the same. Wow, yeah.
Probably detecting throats too. You know.
They have no idea what's going on. They're still comparing her to 30-year-old charts from Major
One
Wargasm.
orgasm. Now they think he's a vampire. Um, this might seem like an odd question, but is she dangerous?
She could be, yes. If she turns out to be a vampire, she could go into fits of rage and bloodlust.
This wouldn't be too bad of a
Okay.
time to tell her about the 3 different bloodlines.
Oh,
There are
yeah.
3 different types of vampire that exist.
Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna
I
take
can read
notes.
over that real quick. Let me read over that.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to take over as Draknar for a second.
Oh, sure.
So the most likely bloodline that she would be, being that she was at a club, would be the Sword and Scepter bloodline, also referred to as either the Sword bloodline or the Scepter bloodline, because they're basically 2 different factions inside of one family. One can be they can be traced back to human nobles and courtsmen and knights, and the 2 factions work together, functioning as a single unit, fusing the academically minded and the martially minded to balance and support each other. So the Sword and Scepter has infiltrated the deepest parts of the empire, has been part of it since its founding. They conceal themselves inside the nobility and banking and corporations, and they manipulate the empire's economy. When the Stormguard find them, they wipe them out, but it's believed that for every cell discovered, there are 5 more in hiding. The Sword and Scepter never betray their own family. In fact, there have been research papers written on the subject. It seems that part of their magical vampire power is a curse that makes them unable to betray anyone else in their bloodline. So, I think that it would be most likely that she is a Sword and Scepter bloodline. The second bloodline that she's likely to be is the Rose bloodline. It's not as deeply implanted in the Empire's aristocracy as the Sword and Scepter. The Rose bloodline is just as adept at manipulation and hiding. They're poets and artists. They are obsessive lovers, seducers, and murderers, far more solitary and disorganized than the Sword and Scepter, and far less numerous. But they're even more deadly to the population. Their blood, when given to a mortal that hasn't been drained, creates an indentured slave who's obsessed with the vampire owner. They'll do anything to please their demented masters, fighting to the death, throwing themselves off a building, even plucking out their own eyes if they think it will make their master happy. The third bloodline, I don't think really qualifies for her. We would already be noticing. She would be feral. So it's most likely
Okay.
I would give it probably a 70% chance that she's part of the Sword and Scepter's bloodline, and 30% chance that, well, we'll call it 25% chance that she's part of the Rose bloodline, and a 5% chance that she's part of the more intelligent leader part of the underground bloodline, where most of them are feral monsters, like zombie movie monsters, but they have a rare intelligent leader cast amongst them, and it's possible that she'd be part of that. It is not easy to make a vampire.
Okay.
They have to drain the blood from the victim and then feed them their own blood. If that happened, she might remember it. She might be either intentionally avoiding remembering it or
Mm-hmm.
trauma of it. She could have forgotten. Okay, we'll give Draknar back to John.
Okay, does that answer your question?
Yeah. So, I mean, what do we do? Because we can't just leave her here, and then she changes, and then she like tries to kill people.
We'll have to have security monitor her, see how she is. So we'll have guards posted at and up by her room, and continue to watch her until morning to see when the sun comes out and what happens.
Oh, what's his name is here, huh? I forgot his name. The Rock
Who's-
Kid. Stones?
Oh,
Was that his name?
Oh, Stones.
I just remember he got along with uh
Yeah,
Hannah
he gets
Draknar.
along with Crash. Stones is here,
Yeah.
so I guess he's gonna volunteer. Yeah, I could watch her. If you know, if she starts
That's
becoming a monster, she probably can't get through my rock hide anyway.
good. We need plenty of security to watch her, so that'll be helpful.
There's also the other guy.
What other guy?
The guy who brought her in. You guys need to decide what to do
Oh,
with him or
Edward.
let him go. Edward, yeah.
I thought Black let him go because he
Did
didn't
you guys
know
let him go?
really anything.
Okay, cool. Never mind, he's gone then. Black
Yeah.
let him go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I guess I'm gonna try and talk to her and find out if she could remember who did this to her.
Okay,
So I'll go back in there.
okay. She's crying now.
Um,
I'm gonna be Ash.
what time is it?
Midnight.
It's what?
Midnight ish.
Okay, so we have like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Um.
You know, it should actually be a little
Oh,
later.
I
It's more
want
like
to
2 in
ask.
the morning.
Okay, I want to ask Draknar about like when would she start like having bloodlust or whatever you would call that?
About
My dungeon master didn't write that in my file.
yeah.
Probably the next day, but you're kind of guessing because you're not,
Okay,
you know,
so
you haven't
It
studied,
the
differs.
sun.
you know, that's not
Yeah, it
really a
differs. But
situation about understanding who you're attacking.
So
So,
the
but
sun is
you
gonna
think
come
it's
up
a pretty strong
prior.
guess that probably in a day or two.
yeah.
Okay. I'm going to see if we can get her in a room somewhere that does not have sunlight. Just because I don't want her to just die. Like, good
Yeah,
luck.
but then we'll know for sure.
I mean, yeah, but can't we, like, I mean, you talked about so garlic and stuff wouldn't work for a couple of days,
Maybe.
or can
Did he
we?
say that garlic works? Because I know Black was
No,
thinking about it,
garlic
but
would.
The garlic thing is
Garlic
kind of
is
in the
bad.
vampire stories. I know John said it, but let's take
But
that
what? Okay,
let's
what
take that
about the
out of the
like?
mouth of Draknar. But it
Okay, well,
is
what
in the
about?
vampire stories that people read in the movies that they make.
Okay, well, what about like the religious symbol? Because Hannah probably has one.
Okay, so
For
the
her to
religious
become
symbol in the
sensitive
movies
to
and the
that.
stories,
Hmm.
the lightning bolt, that's what we're going to give to be the symbol for Malthalanax. The lightning
Oh,
Okay.
I
bolt.
was thinking one of those bolts.
So the lightning bolt
The ones that
is the holy symbol, and they are afraid of it, and if they touch it, then they burn. Draknar can tell you that that's
Yeah, but
bullshit.
isn't Mathonic
But
supposed to be like
the
the bad
holy
guy?
symbol of Thoralax actually does.
Yeah.
But do
Yeah.
you want to tell that to these other people? And because that's a false religion, you know, that's really up to you how much you want to involve them in the possibility of turning to worship a god that you know exists, that you know is actually real because he has magical powers to kill undead.
Yeah, I think I'll tell them. Well, what's strange is I've been following Mathalonax my whole life. My family followed him as well, but for some reason, the symbol of
Thorlax, or you could even just say the symbols of the sun.
the symbols of the sun have been what affects them the most. That's what's highly dangerous to them that they fear.
Symbols of the sun. Do I know what that is?
Well, other than the literal definition of what it would be, drawings of the sun,
No.
art of the
Right.
sun.
But I don't know I don't know that that's a religious thing. That would be the
I don't
opposite
think
of
you would.
now.
I don't think you
Okay.
would. Not without some
Um,
kind of skill points in cults
no.
or any
Okay.
other religions or something like that.
And she wouldn't be sensitive to that until she starts going through the change, or she'd be sensitive to that already.
You don't know. Whatever you want to guess is Draknar's guess.
Okay, he doesn't know.
It
Okay.
differs upon people, probably a few hours.
Okay, what about if we I'm just going based off of movies that I've seen. Okay, so I don't have actual knowledge
I
of
think that's
vampires.
what Hannah would be doing too.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Oh,
telling
okay.
him.
All right, cool. Okay, I thought Lynn was saying that.
No, I'm just trying because I really am not comfortable with let's keep her in the hospital room, and if she dies, then we know she was a vampire. Like, I don't think that's fair to her. She didn't ask for this. I don't know. I mean, if her hand were to hit sunlight, would she die, or just her hand would get burnt?
Just her hand.
Okay, so if we black out her curtains or something, can we do that? And then just like have her stick her hand under the curtain when the sun's out? And
It can only be exposed for a short while, otherwise it will infect the rest of her body and she'll still all turn to ash.
okay.
So
But if we cover up the window and then just have her stick her hand real quick, like in the sunlight, and see if it burns her, then we could do that.
yes.
Okay, so let's do that.
So well
Unless
that's
somebody
going
has a
on.
better plan.
While that was going on, can we say that Black got in contact with one? I'm not sure if it would be connected or contacts.
What are you trying
And
to
he
do?
asked them to bring. He's trying to get like one of his his friends on the like I guess contacts, like a connection, because there's two. Basically, he's gonna ask them, "Hey, can you bring me an ultraviolet light?" And I would appreciate it, and
Well, that's a good
I'll
idea.
owe you one down the line.
Yeah, okay.
That's a good idea.
So he's just
What
waiting for them to show up.
Okay.
what does that do?
Ideally, which it might not actually be
Ideally,
the case, but ideally, it will do the same thing as what sun damage does.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
that's the scientific view of it, and Draknar can tell you right now that that's not the case because it
Okay.
actually takes sunlight, not
I didn't think that. I
not
never even
false
thought
light.
about
But
that.
from Black's
Okay.
point of view, that should be the next step. So yeah, I like that idea. Yes.
yeah, that's what Black's gonna try to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
And
because he's not
it's more-
there, right?
Right.
No, he's back in the room. Wait, isn't he back in the room with you guys?
Oh, okay.
'Cause he
Yeah.
stepped out and then
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
just
if
sent
you
a
just
text
want to
though.
bring that, okay, you just sent a text. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to DoorDash blackout curtains. I guess I could talk to the doctors. Maybe I'll talk to the doctors and see if they have anything.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
I'm sure
Yeah,
the doctors.
we can. That's
I'll do that.
that's a good idea.
I'm gonna.
We can black out
Yeah,
the
because
curtains. That way, if
okay,
she is a vampire, then we can run some tests and
right.
have her not just turn to
I mean, you don't
ash.
want her to just die either. I'm sure, not that I want you to study her like she's a science experiment, but at the same time, she could have,
For some time.
answers to things
Thank
or
you.
something. So we don't want her to just die.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that. And then once the sun's up, we'll test her and see if she is a vampire.
Okay.
And then, according to Draknar, she has maybe a day or two before she'll start changing if she is one, so that we can kind of take it from there and decide what to do.
Okay. Who's Draknar? The doctors say. Who is he? Why does he know this?
Oh, I don't know. I just met him.
Okay.
He came with Mildred, and I have a loosely trusting relationship with Mildred.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go with it for now. But he seems to
He.
have extensive knowledge, so
Yeah. I'm.
hopefully.
Yeah. He sounded like he actually knew what he was talking about, and not just
Mhm.
not just
Yeah, I
talking.
haven't had a chance to talk with him and find out who he is
He
or
didn't
her.
escape from the psych ward or anything, so
Yeah.
he's okay.
Hopefully.
Plus, he's dragon kind,
Yeah.
so they have access to branches of knowledge that we don't
Hmm.
as
Okay.
a dragon, as a higher being. He even says that. He even says that as a higher being, because that is the belief. That is the understanding.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna go back in her room, I guess.
Okay.
And I'll be like, okay, I'm not going to just let you turn into ash. So we're going to black out the room so that you're safe in here. Once the sun's up, we're going to ask you to just stick one little hand in the window to see if it burns.
And she looks at her hands.
It won't kill you. I know. It won't kill you or anything, but that way you'll know right away whether you are or not, and then we'll just take it from there. Okay?
Okay.
I'm not gonna just like let you die or anything, okay? Because you didn't ask for this. So if it is what you are, we'll figure it all out.
She looks up at Dreknar. If I'm a vampire, can I live off of blood bags, or do I have to hurt people?
I think we'll try to make sure that you can find alternative meats for blood, like blood bags or animal blood.
Okay. I don't want to drink blood from puppies. So not
Okay, we'll leave them out of no cats either.
No, we'll find cows. I don't know. We'll figure it out one step at a time.
Why would somebody do this to me? I don't want to be a vampire.
Do you? Well, I guess I don't. I mean, well, I don't want to say that. Do you remember anything about who did do this to you?
I don't know who he was.
Do you remember what he looks like?
He had short, dark hair, this cute little nose, thick arms. He was kind of hot.
Okay.
Maybe
And
25.
you met him at the club?
Yeah, I met him at the club.
Okay.
And then we went outside and he attacked me.
Okay.
So as far as like media and stuff with the vampires, I'm assuming that there's like they're depicted as with like having mental powers and
Yeah, pretty much the same as real life. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So Black's gonna ask if there was ever a point where she remembers things kind of. Do you remember? He's gonna tell her. Do you remember anything glitching? Like he looked one way, and maybe there was a flicker of an image, or like you were like neutral to him, and in one moment, and in the next moment you found him more attractive. Anything like that?
Not that I noticed. No. No, not no.
What do we know in general? This could be an outside question, or what is our Hannah's general knowledge of the club, of that particular club? Is there anything known about
Does
it?
Hannah like to go clubbing? Okay, so I can tell you
No.
this is the most upscale club in the city.
Hmm.
It's a big deal to go.
Okay.
And
It's hard to get in.
it's hard to get in. There's a long line of people waiting to get in, and then a lot of them don't manage to get in. You need to know somebody to get in or be a hot girl.
Didn't you say Black was an investigator or something too?
Yeah, Black is kind of an investigator. Yeah.
Well, what I could do is I could take Black aside and say, we need to check out this club, and then ask the bar owners, different ones, about if they've seen that person, the one you attacked.
Black will be like sure, and then he'll send a text to his contact and say to just give the UV light to Hannah.
Okay.
And he'll tell Hannah, "Yeah, we'll go see what this club is,"
Okay.
Okay, well,
and then he'll turn to
Draknar hears you tell Hannah about the UV light that's coming, and he can tell you that that's not going to make any difference.
Yeah, the UV light is unfortunately not going to work. It has to be natural sunlight in order to affect her, so you won't be able to tell anything by the UV light.
Hmm.
The
Black's
best thing
gonna
you can do right now is just watch her, wait till wait till sun up and see if her hand burns, and also we can go down the club and talk and see if anybody has noticed a guy by that description and had witnessed her and him communicating what what happened and everything. Tell us anything that might have seen.
Okay.
Black's
And
gonna.
while you're doing, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, Black's gonna just like nod, and he's gonna say, "Just as well. I would really like. I prefer to test things, and having one other test isn't gonna hurt, especially if it's if the UV light doesn't affect her, and then the sun does. At least I'll know that it's more on the magical side than the more mundane. Well, and he quoted mundane side. Anything I can rule out will help."
Okay, it's a waste of time, but whatever you feel you need to do. But we really need to check out that club.
Okay, so Black is aware of this club being owned by uh the criminal underworld.
Done.
Yeah.
Oh.
So let's see. Go in here. Move this. Close that shit.
Space Canadian.
Okay. So. Where'd he go?
Yes, we finally got our water
So
back.
this club is owned by Tom Gross Jr., who is the son of the founder of the Deep Blue Protectorate, which was the criminal organization, and he died about the same time as the attack from the Deep Scourge 2 years ago. But his son has taken over roughly half of the Deep Blue Protectorate, and his other son is taking over the other half of it. And
Who are they again? The
he's
sons of who?
Tom Gross.
Tom Gross. Okay.
So Tom Gross Jr. is the owner of Blue Waters, who's the name of this club.
Okay.
All right. Is Hannah going with you guys? You could leave. Hannah could go, and you could just leave. Um,
I
Stones
was. Oh, we could.
and Mildred with her.
Um,
Plus, the sun's not going to come
we
up for like
could.
4 hours anyway.
Shoot. Right. Yeah, I guess I will, because I mean, she's in a wheelchair, but she's real pretty, and she's good at like persuasion. So maybe
Mm-hmm.
they might need help getting in or something. All right. Yeah, I guess she'll go. She was also thinking of like researching the computer and seeing if there was like any other stories about incidents around the club and stuff like that too.
Okay.
So
Are
Can
they
we
gonna
take
go
a
with
break for a
Crash?
minute?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you need?
Thanks.
Okay, so yeah. We'll have Crash drive you guys.
okay.
And so he takes
Well,
you.
on the way,
Yeah, what's up?
on the way, can Black look up? Because like Ragnar did say that they have to be very selective with who they try to make into vampires, right? So he's gonna try and see what he can find
No,
off. Like
he said that they can try to be selective, but they end up killing 80% of the people they try to turn. So they end up having to just take what they can get.
Oh, I
Trying
should
to
have
be
asked.
trying to be selective doesn't work out. It only works out 1/5 of the time.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Oh.
ask. Go back in time and pretend I asked. So, if they end up killing 80% of them, how do they die? Like, what causes them to die?
They
Like, they just don't
bloodlust.
change, right?
Yeah, they just don't change. They just died of
Oh,
bloodlust.
so like, okay, so she's already in the 20%
Yeah, if she's a
of
vampire.
the.
Yes.
If she is one, there's not a chance of her being the 80% that didn't
No.
work.
No.
It works. Okay.
It already worked,
Okay.
or she's a revenant, or she's something even more rare.
Yeah. Okay. It already worked, or she's not a vampire. Okay. Got it. All right.
Okay.
On the way to the club, because I think both me and Black are pretty good with like technology and stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah. You guys are looking up stuff as you drive out there.
Yeah, I want to look up like if there any other incidents or police reports or stuff like that of anything else around the club with like similar.
Okay, make an investigation
Similar.
roll, and I think that's pretty much the same thing
Okay.
Black was looking up too.
Well, since I misheard what you said about who they choose,
Oh,
can
okay.
can I have Black do research into like the fringe groups, like blogs about paranoid people disappearing, or like Inquirer type magazines about vampires?
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay, how do
So-
we do this again?
Hannah is actually doing investigation, so you want to take your investigation skill. You go into
Thinking
my other
dice.
channel, Dice and Stuff, and then you're going to /roll space D20.
Oh,
There you got 20.
Wait,
And then you also
Okay.
add whatever it says your skill in.
12 in total.
Okay.
It's 6 investigation and 6 intellect. I think that's my first 20.
What did you roll for? I wasn't even calling for you to roll.
Who, me?
Him
Yeah.
or me?
No, Lynn, I called to roll. What do you add?
Investigation.
Yeah. What's your investigation rating?
My investigation is 17.
Okay, so you have a 35. That's pretty good. You find everything you're looking for.
Okay.
There have
Back.
been multiple murders of people by the vigilante werewolf in streets all around that area.
By a vigilante werewolf?
Vigilante werewolf, and the people that he saved report that he told them he was saving them from vampires.
Yeah.
Most of the people that he
Um,
saved are not reporting having been attacked by vampires, but they are reporting having been attacked and then rescued by a 12-foot tall werewolf who just ripped their attackers to shreds and left a big bloody mess, and then told them to report it to the police and tell them that they were attacked by vampires and that the vigilante werewolf saved them.
Okay.
And that's why we have
I'm
stories
gonna
of the
show that to.
vigilante werewolf.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So we knew about the vigilante werewolf already.
And then Jimmy is looking up
Yes.
like what articles tell stories about tell me again
like the
exactly what you're looking
paranoid, like the paranoid blogs, the people who are real into conspiracy theories, who are into like people vampires, like
Okay,
the
yeah.
Inquirer type stuff. Like he's looking at the more fringe groups.
for. Okay, and what in specifically are you looking for? Because yeah, you find them.
Basically what Hannah was doing, like he was looking for the same thing, but he was going a different route.
Okay, so you're looking for things around the same area.
Yeah.
You're finding all kinds of stuff on murders from the vigilante werewolf. A lot of vampire talk that is based around attacks from the vigilante werewolf. And you're not finding very much at all about vampire attacks or anything like that that is not related to vigilante werewolf. But there are some.
So it's kind of like
There are some. There are. I think there are vampires in this club. And then but it sounds just nothing is a
it's
credible
Inquirer
source
type
really
stuff.
coming from them.
Yeah.
But there are some. There are more talk about vampires in this club. Even if you remove all of the vigilante werewolf crap, there's more talk about the potential of vampires being involved in this club than there are any other club in the city by about twice as much. So it is possible. It is kind of maybe likely, you guess. You just found out that vampires are real an hour ago.
Is there any person in particular that posts a lot that might be at the club that night? Not a vampire, but like one of the conspiracy people.
Oh, one of the conspiracy people.
Yeah. That we
I
could
don't know.
maybe talk
Let's
to.
roll a random die.
Okay.
Higher
I like that.
is more chance.
Okay.
Yep.
I like that thinking, Black, because conspiracy people are the ones that usually know the most crazy
Okay,
shit.
so the guy that Black found that was talking about there being vampires in that club, who was not talking about the werewolf vigilante. I mean, now he is, but a lot of the posts he made before, because werewolf vigilante only been around for about 3 months. He was talking about vampires in the club before that. And it looks like he hangs out at that club a lot. So he could very well be there.
Okay. Is this picture anywhere online?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure we can find what he looks.
Yeah, there's a picture of him online. With Jimmy's 20 that he rolled, you even find out what his real name is. Let's see. Let me write down in my image. Let's see.
My notes page. Okay.
This dude's name is gonna be Nathan Mayers.
Nathan?
And his
online
name is Overstuffed Vampire Bear.
Okay. All right.
And he kind of he kind of runs. You're in the car with them heading to the. I don't know. You're probably just talking to Crash, who's driving. He's dressed as a crash test dummy.
I mean, you can listen to us, like, as we're researching and we share what we're finding or whatever, too.
Okay, so, Overstuffed Vampire Bear is kind of the leader of some conspiracy theory vampire pages in the city. And so he's like a big time name amongst the vampire followers, conspiracy theorists, which it looks like there are only about maybe a dozen of in the city, outside the people who are talking about the murders. There's a whole lot more vampire talk now that there's a vigilante werewolf killing people and claiming there were vampires. Are there really vampires? Vigilante werewolf killed vampires today. He's just murdering stupid people and saying they're vampires.
That's possible.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like what they used to do at Salem witch trials. This person's a witch. Why? Because I was there.
Yep.
That is true.
That's where I got the idea from, actually. Okay, so yeah, they're researching stuff in the car, and Dragnar's, you know, this is your chance to talk to Crash, I guess. So
Good
Crash
luck.
is not scared of you. So, yeah, Crash
It's
is
always
driving.
good to talk to a guy named Crash while he's driving a car.
Yeah. Well, his superhero name is the Crash Test Dummy. And
Okay,
you guys are in.
Character of your company.
Yeah, he is wearing a Crash Test Dummy costume, and you guys are in a beat up car with like different color hood and a different colored door, and it's been smashed and repaired a lot. And other than the different colored door panels, it is painted in the colors of the yellow and black Crash Test Dummy, and it's got the I don't remember what you call it, the symbol that you know the
Mathematics.
yeah the yellow and black triangle circles on
Like the caution thing?
yeah no
Oh,
the Crash Test Dummy symbol that they use to help track when they make
Oh,
videos of cars crashing.
yeah.
It's
I
also
know what you're talking
on
about.
his helmet, and it's on his shirt. You know, it's the Crash Test Dummy symbol. It's like a calibration mark or something. I forget what it's called. Okay, so yeah, you're talking with him, and he's driving, and he looks over at you, and he's like, "So, welcome to the club, man. I'm Crash. I drive. Sometimes I crash."
Yeah, you sure you don't want me to drive?
Hell no, man. This is the only thing I do in this team.
Hey,
That's not true.
so
Yes,
your
it is.
name is Crash and you're driving a car. That's very great. Okay, thank
Yep.
you.
I drive.
Yeah,
I drive the car. Yep.
Okay. I'll try to, trust you with that and, not fear for my life or anything.
He's
So,
also very good with the ladies. Wink, wink.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay,
Yeah.
how long have you been a member of the group for?
Since the day we signed up, right, guys? Yeah.
That's right. Since we were voluntold to save the city, basically.
Yep. We were voluntold that we're the new heroes of the city. And yep. Before that,
city, right?
yeah.
That's
Before
correct.
that, before that, I was just driving around the east side and crashing into gang members and stuff. Because
Well, it's good to have goals.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's your name, by the way?
Draknar.
Draknar. All right. Welcome to the team and stuff, Draknar. What do you do? Like Hannah makes a twin come out and beat the shit out of people, and Black like shoots people with stuff and swings around on grapple vines, and plus he's kind of smart.
I'm an expert with the sword, and
Oh,
I fly real
An expert
fast.
in what? An expert in what?
Sword, expert with the sword.
Oh.
And, I can also fly very fast, and
wow.
I'm a very good criminal investigator.
Oh, cool. That's all stuff I can't do. So that's great. Welcome to the team. Yeah, I'm still the driving guy.
Yeah, I don't think any of us drove. I mean, obviously I don't. But...
I think Draknar we were gonna put the ability to have him drive in, but then we decided, why does he need to?
Yeah, he flies as fast as the car, so he doesn't need to drive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
he pulls up into the parking lot. The Blue Waters.
All right.
I remember last year when I made AI images of stuff, it wasn't smart enough to use the letters I told it to use. But look what happens now. It's
Oh
come a
wow.
long way in a year.
AI has really, yeah. Um, I'm gonna scan the line outside as we're pulling up to see if the dude is in the line. And imagine he's inside, but I just want to make sure.
Okay. We're gonna do another random die, and this is on a 1. He's a geek who hardly ever gets to go inside, and
Oh
on a
no.
20, he's awesome and gets to go inside all the time.
Okay,
So it's kind of like a how cool are you roll for this random.
got it. See how cool he is.
I'm hoping it's
He is
one.
inside, and he is very charming
Oh.
and charismatic.
Okay. Yeah,
I
in a
was
way, I wanted him to be outside because I don't know how easy
You know what?
it's gonna be for us to get inside.
Oh, I already named it.
in my
Okay.
head, if he was a 1, that's how he got so good at spotting vampires, is because he just watched people while waiting in line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope,
True.
he's a looker. He's charming. He's got a good job, and he can dance. And nope, he's one of the people that get brought in all the time.
All right.
Maybe he's a vampire.
Okay. Would this type of club just want us to go in because we're superheroes, or not want us to come in, or be indifferent?
Okay,
I'm
so
assuming Gross Jr.
Probably not if they're hiding something.
Right.
Right.
Like
so
them in here.
you guys don't usually go in here. So the question is,
Right.
how illegal is the stuff that's going on in there?
Right.
Are they going to welcome you and trust that everything is hidden? Or are they going to keep you out? I guess you'll find out when you get up there.
Right. I'm very curious. I'm a little nervous.
Okay.
In fact, I think I'm going to say that. I'm a little nervous. I
Crash,
don't know if they're going to want us in here or not want us in here.
Crash pulls up to the front instead of getting in a parking space. He pulls up to the front.
Okay.
The people turn around and are like, who the fuck is... Oh my God, it's the crash test dummy. And they start partying. And then they're like, everybody is excited. Not only are they seeing the crash mobile, but probably the unexpecteds are here. And
Yeah.
instantly, you guys are being a big deal. And he pulls up in front of the door, and he gets out and runs around and opens Hannah's door, and it helps you get out with the wheelchair.
Okay. All right. So everyone's excited. All the people in line are excited to see us.
Yep. They're like, phones are coming out and taking video of you guys.
Okay.
Oh my God, the unexpecteds are showing up at Blue Waters. This is the best club ever. I still can't get inside. There's no way I'm going to be able to get inside now.
I'm gonna wave at people and be naturally good at that.
Okay.
She is.
I got one more cough drop.
I don't.
All right. Crash refuses the valet, and then once you guys are out, he goes and drives and parks the car.
Okay.
The crowd parts for you guys so that you can get to the door. But it's up to you how much you shake hands and kiss babies, you know.
I think my character would
there's
just
no
ignore
babies,
everybody and
but-
walk.
Yeah.
they were.
Yeah, I can
Right.
totally see
hopefully there's
Draknar
no
not paying
babies.
any attention to the people and going right up to the door.
Yeah.
I kind of see Black maybe doing that too. Hannah, on the other hand, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I'll kind of follow them.
Okay.
Because I think she was debating a little bit on like going straight to the door or not. Because I don't know how to word it, but like trying to be more humble about it, not be like, hey, we're cool, we just get in type of situation. But she also doesn't want to be out there by herself. So she'll follow them, but she'll talk to the crowd or, shake hands, smile at people, wave,
Yeah, all
take
kinds of
selfies
people
over
are taking selfies and showing you guys in the background.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll wave and try and be photogenic in as many of them as I can as I follow them.
And you guys come up to the what do you recall the front guy guards at a club?
Bouncer.
Bouncer. I was like, it's not booking. It's the other
The bookies.
Bouncer. That's someone else that could be
like,
in there. So maybe.
The unexpecteds. You guys are totally unexpected. Come on in. And he unhooks the red rope thing. And they let you in with no problem. Which means this place is if there's illegal stuff going on, which there probably is, it's probably not going to be out in the open.
Right. Was there any like? No, you know what? Never mind. Okay. Well, first thing I do when we get in is I'm trying to scan for the guy. What's his name? Nathan Myers.
I don't know. I just made him up. Nathan Myers. Mayers.
Yeah. Mayers.
Okay. We got. This is what AI thinks a nightclub looks like with fantasy creatures.
There's one elf.
There's one elf, and there's like this dude dressed like a D&D bard.
Yeah, the one that looks like he's from. What's the name of that character from What We Do in the Shadows?
Yeah, but I think it works. Yeah, sure.
Namor. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're coming in. It's a nightclub full of fancy dressed. Like you guys are the ones who are not dressed for this.
I didn't think about that.
But they let Hannah. I mean, Hannah's probably the only one in. Well, Dragnar's kind of in normal clothes too, because you don't have like a superhero outfit or anything. But you are dressed nice all the time because you're dragon kind, and that's the way you are. You don't shop at Walmart.
Cool. Not like real life, huh?
Yeah. And
that's where I shop
in
real life.
Black is probably in his black outfit, and Crash is in his Crash outfit. So it's really just Hannah that looks like she doesn't belong here. But Hannah, that is Hannah's superhero costume.
Yeah, it really is.
And then we also have. So there's like loud booming music, and I just made this guy because he was in my head. Oh, go away. Thunder.
Holly, get off the computer. Thank you.
Okay, and then like there's this cool centaur dude dancing on the dance floor. All the girls are watching him and liking him. You have no idea if he's got a human penis in his pants, but he's definitely got a horse penis. So he might have two. You don't know. But he's definitely got a horse penis because that shit's not covered up.
A fifth leg.
Yep. And
Like, is he dancing with anybody, or is anybody
He's-
riding him, or
no, nobody's riding him, but he's dancing.
Okay.
He's out on the floor and he's dancing. Like the girls seem to fucking love him, and he's dancing. You know what? This is the guy. Yeah, let me retcon that. This is the guy.
That's Nathan.
Yeah, that guy's the Nathan
Okay.
Mayers.
Oh gosh.
Yup. He is overstuffed vampire bear. You recognize him right away because nobody else has a half horse face.
Yeah, that'd be hard to miss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but he's like dancing and having a grand old time.
Yep. Doesn't that dude look like he rolled a 19 on how often I always get in the club? Yep.
Yeah,
That's him.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
he does.
Yep.
well,
Right.
it could also be too. They just don't want him in line because he looks like he'd take up a lot of space in line.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Plus
Yeah,
he just drops
that's
those.
very true.
He just drops those deuces in the line too.
Oh, gross.
He goes right
Okay,
to the
so
front
yeah,
of the line.
you see him like he's kind of the centerpiece of the dance floor. Girls and guys, everybody, they're dancing. Sometimes they're dancing with him. Sometimes they give him a little space, and he is amazing. Like dancing is the skill he's got a lot of points in.
Is it common knowledge that he's the overstuffed vampire bear or no?
No, you had to find that out on your own. It wasn't
Okay,
that hard of
perfect.
digging.
Right. But it did take some digging.
Yeah.
I think it's funny how his front legs are wearing pants, but his back legs have no pants.
Well, his front legs are human legs. His back legs are horse legs. You can't put pants on
Okay.
horse legs. Plus, he could barely even reach back there. You would have
Yeah,
to have
that's
somebody else do it for him.
Yeah.
Okay. So Hannah's going to wheel up there and try to dance with him as best as she can.
Oh my God, it's Hannah!
Being
Somebody
fun and
screams. And then he loses attention and Hannah gets attention.
okay.
I'm going to make
How
a roll.
does he react to that? Does he not
I'm
like?
gonna make a
okay,
random
she's gonna
roll
watch
on
to see how
personality.
he likes that. Okay.
Okay. On a lower number, he hates the fact that you're stealing his light. What's the word?
Thunder.
His thunder.
Thunder,
Yeah.
yeah.
And on
Yeah,
a
yeah,
20, he's like, "Holy shit, it's Hannah!" Yeah, he's kind of in the middle. He's a little bit disappointed.
Yeah. He's a little more okay.
Mhm.
Does she? Let me see her. Because she has like 16 perception. Would perception be like? Can she tell that he's a little bit disappointed?
Yeah, considering I didn't even. This was just a randomizing personality roll. This wasn't even a how well he can hide it.
Okay.
I just wanted to see what
So
kind of person he is.
Right. Okay. Well, Hannah, being how she is good with people and such, she will like dance with him best she can and make sure the attention stays more on him than on her as best she can.
Well, I mean, you're in a wheelchair.
Right.
I'm gonna give you -2 to
Right.
it. But let's have you make a dancing roll. I have no idea what we're gonna do
Dancing.
Yep. What,
oh God.
What?
Well,
look at your skill list and tell me what you think might work for dancing. If you don't find anything, it's going to be persuasion.
Vehicles.
It's not. Well, for you, maybe.
Acrobatics.
No, because
stealth, probably.
What about persuasion?
I mean, I would persuasion if I'm trying to like get the attention on him, and because I'm not trying to dance well, I'm trying to just be social with him and have fun. Like maybe I'm even kind of being like jokey about me dancing in it, but trying to
I
be
think
like,
you don't
you
need
know
to
what I'm
roll.
saying?
I'm gonna roll for him.
Okay.
Maybe if you don't really give a shit how your dancing comes off, you're just dancing. Then I don't think you need to
No, yeah, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to come off like I'm just there to have fun,
Okay.
and I don't necessarily want the attention on me. I want it more on him.
He rolled a 16. Why did it come
Okay.
out funny? No, he didn't. I had 8. He rolled an 11. He did not do particularly well for his skill. Maybe he's kind of nervous dancing with Hannah. The Hannah?
The Hannah.
I mean, he still does a pretty good job. And he's still hot if you like guys whose the bottom part of their face is a horse.
I mean, there's somebody who's attracted to BoJack Horseman. I just know it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
The top
I'm sure
part
there's
of his
There's
face
always
is a
somebody.
person. Like he's got a person's forehead and eyes and cheeks, but then the nose and mouth turn into a horse snout.
Oh, right. That is a bit more.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, you can see that because you can see like the forehead wrinkles and stuff,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
like a human. Huh?
He looks like a young Fabio with a horse mouth.
Holy smell. Okay.
Okay.
So is he like? Is he having fun or he's not having fun?
No, he's having fun. He is trying to impress you and not doing too great a job of it.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
I
that's
mean,
fine. I can
he's a
act
little
like
impressive, especially for the fact that he's a pretty damn good dancer for a horseman.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it just me, or does he look like if Bobbio was a horse?
Yes,
It does
Yeah.
look like
Good.
Fabio.
that's what I was. That's the name I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay, and the song ends. And he's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it's Hannah!" And he leans down and hugs you. Unless you,
Okay.
you know,
I'll hug him.
don't.
No, I don't mind hugging him.
If you do anything to show that you don't want it, then he won't. But that's the motion that he's making.
No, I'll give him a hug.
Okay.
He respects people.
I'm gonna ask him if he knows like a spot that maybe we could go have a drink and talk for a minute.
Yeah, come on, I got a table. Come on. Oh my god, I'm hanging out with Hannah. Are the rest of you guys here? Oh my god, there's Black over there at the bar. Oh my god, it's the Crash Test Dummy. I mean, you guys are just hearing this all over the place, and everyone's taking photos of you, and the people who have a little bit more courage are actually coming up and talking to you. Are you all, now that Hannah's being brought to a table by Nathan, are you guys gonna join the table, or are you leaving Hannah with the horseman?
Horseman.
Well, right before that, Black's just gonna use his vision again to see if there's to check to see if there's, because people are moving around, right? So he's just curious to see if there's gonna be more like heartbeats, or if that place actually does have a lot of vampires. He's not interested in looking for any in particular or meeting up with them, but he's just curious if that's true.
Well, I didn't even think about that. He could just tell who is one and who isn't one.
He's not supposed to.
Oh, I'm not?
No. It sees through walls, it doesn't see through skin.
Oh, well, never mind.
So the more you use it, the more I'm gonna have to rule against it. I let you do it once. But it's not X-ray vision. It's to see through walls so that you can still shoot people. Walls and bushes and stuff.
Oh, then what would have been? Well, okay.
I don't know.
Never mind.
It would be
I couldn't. I wasn't sure what else would.
Yeah, to actually see the inner workings of
or like really good hearing where you could hear heartbeats.
Yeah.
But then there'd be so many people in that club and stuff. I don't know if it would
Well,
be
and then the
accurate
music
either.
in the club.
Yeah, that's true too.
I don't know, but it's not meant for this.
Yeah, that's what confused me. I forgot to ask you because I had already put it, but yeah,
Mhm.
that's one of the things that was confusing because I'm like, well, what's X-ray vision?
Yeah. Yeah, to actually
True,
see
because they
inside of
show it in
people's
the movies.
skin for this kind of thing. We could do it where it's giving you +2 to anatomy rolls to treatment rolls.
That's fine too. That I think that makes sense.
Or you could
Yeah,
do like John Constantine, where he put the holy water hitched up to the sprinklers and just have everybody
Yeah.
sprayed in the club.
We'll see who's
That's
a
true
vampire.
too.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll keep you with it, but don't use it too often. But it's not gonna matter
Oh,
anyway.
okay.
You don't see any because
Okay.
I can tell you right now, a vampire who's actually a vampire makes their shit work.
Mm.
That's fair.
But no, you don't see anyone who's what maybe you do. Let me see. On an 18
Well, I mean,
plus,
Yeah, what about
it would be
newbies?
really cool. So, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, just for the fun of it. Just to throw a monkey wrench in you guys' whole fucking day. There is one guy who is like the same thing as what she was. Is and you have to turn off your normal vision for this. So
yeah,
looking out you're looking out over the crowd through your helmet eyes and there's one guy you finally spot who yeah, his heart's not beating, none of his organs are working. You check him with thermal and he's running low. He's kind of blue instead of red. So you do spot one guy in the entire club of 200 plus people.
yeah, hundreds.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, Black just wanted to know if there was any truth
You
to
have to
that there was more
approach him.
people in that.
You're going to have to approach him if you want to find out who it is cuz like you switch your vision back over and you have no idea which person it was.
Yeah, that's.
But if you get closer,
that's almost like
you can get it figured out, but he might spot you're noticing.
okay.
Can
Yeah,
they see themselves in reflections or?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll use Vampire the Masquerade rules. There was only one clan that had that problem. So yeah, they still have
the
it.
La Sombra.
Uh-huh.
Is it the La Sombra?
Yes. Pretty sure. Okay. Yeah, so Horse Dude brings Hannah over to a table. Is anybody else gonna go with them, or you guys are having your own scenes?
Black will go with her just to
Okay.
just unless something comes
I'll
up,
go
he's
with
gonna
it,
stick
too.
around there.
All right, you guys all go.
Yeah.
So all
All
four
right.
of you, including Crash, you guys all go with the horse guy. And everybody gives the horse dude some respect too, but I mean, most of the respect is being given to the unexpected and the dragon kind.
Mm-hmm.
You are not the only dragon kind in the room. There is also you guys' friend, Cornell Drakenweld. He is present. I can pop his picture in here just for the fun of it. And whoever has the highest insight, which I think is probably Hannah. Well, awareness. We'll just go with flat awareness. Whoever has the highest flat awareness, not counting Draknar because he really doesn't have a problem with this dude yet, will recognize the presence of Falarin Eccles.
Black's awareness is 6.
Yeah, mine's 6 too.
Yeah, both of you
Does
guys,
Draknar know him?
you might know him. He's some reporter from one of these fucking human channels where they talk about stupid shit that nobody gives a crap about. That's going to be your life now, by the way. Stupid human shit that nobody gives a crap about. You're actually kind of looking forward to it, but you still have that frame of mind. You know,
It's like real life.
you're becoming a peasant.
Yeah.
And you are kind of happy and excited about it, but you know, you also have that that stigma that you got to break through where you know, you're better than them. And you probably will eventually break through that, but it's always going to stick around a little bit because you are a dragon and they are just stupid normal people.
It's a funny game.
Okay, you guys all take up spots, and there is a spot on the table that does not have a chair, and that is where Nathan Mayers stands because he doesn't sit.
Okay. It's been a while. So Hannah has days. Can she use days as like a precursor to trying to talk to somebody to make them more?
No, it doesn't really work like that. That's just role play, and you can still make a roll to do it. You can still do it. Basically, it's just not days.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, she has highlight, persuasion, and
Yeah.
deception. Deception's 21. So I mean,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
okay.
You're basically talking about
So it's
building
kind of the same
rapport.
thing. Yeah, and getting somebody like comfortable enough to tell you the truth and stuff. Yeah.
Building rapport. So it's
Okay.
up to you whether you do that with deception or persuasion with this guy. If you're doing it with deception, then you're doing it in the same sense of when you were uh,
With
talking
the
to the
other
guy
guy.
about the
With
fire porn or whatever.
Mhm.
If you're doing it with charisma, then it's because you actually like. You might not like him in a romantic sense, but you're not lying to him.
Right.
If you're lying to him,
No.
it's
Okay. Then
deception. If you're actually trying to be friends with
right.
him, then it's persuasion.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll use persuasion. I don't feel like I need to be deceitful with him.
Okay.
So using however persuasion would be.
Yep. You just roll your d20 and add whatever your persuasion is.
Okay.
He will do it too.
D20.
We're going to say he adds 5.
19. So 19 and 13.
He's got
32.
24, which
Okay.
is pretty
She has
good.
32.
You got 32,
Yeah.
which is pretty great.
And for the most part, she's just. Oh well, she's gonna tell him like, hey, and she'll say it quietly so nobody can hear. But she's gonna say that we know that you're overstuffed vampire bear.
What? Shh.
I
I'm
know.
undercover.
Don't worry. I'm very curious if you could tell me if there's anybody here right now that you think is. I don't want to use
All
the
of them.
real word. All
Everybody
of
who
them.
works here. All of them.
Everybody
The
that works
bartender,
here.
the bouncer. And he points up at the balcony. The boss, Tom Gross. Yeah, for sure. They're all vampires. All of them.
I'm
You didn't hear that from me though.
gonna look at Draknar and see his reaction because I feel like I don't
I
know.
think the guy's insane.
I mean, it could
I don't
be,
think they
but
all.
not likely everybody.
Yeah.
But he's also saying everybody that works there, not
Yeah.
just
Mhm.
everybody.
Yep.
I also don't know how safe it is to talk about this. Do they have great hearing?
That's a good question.
They could have great hearing. Why don't you tell her? Why don't you tell Hannah that the specific vampire gifts are different for each vampire? That's a good answer.
Okay.
Maybe.
Every vampire has a different set of specific gifts. Some are stronger, faster. Some have better hearing. It depends on the vampire.
Wow, you know a lot about vampires. That's fantastic. He's excited. He starts rubbing his hands together. We're going to bring this whole cell down, right? Yeah. Save all the people. So, what do you think they're doing? Are they going to launch an attack and take out the city?
I think maybe we shouldn't talk about that here because maybe some of them
you're
can.
right. Yeah.
This is a rude question. Hannah, if Hannah knows the answer, she won't ask this. But if she doesn't know the answer, I'm curious how he gets around. Like, how does he drive? Does he walk?
I run really fast.
Do like horse fast?
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
That's not car fast though, but you know,
Right.
I get around pretty well, and I ride the bus. So, but no, I don't really fit in a car.
It's a bus.
I don't really fit in a
Okay. I
car.
was curious.
You have to have like a horse
Just
trailer.
because I would really like to there's a word for it when you try to like talk somebody's. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
What? You trying to
What,
ask
what
me out?
question are you looking at?
No. She wouldn't say it like that. No, Lynn's trying to figure out the right word. It's like a phrase when you're trying to talk to somebody and like, anyways, I can't
Riz?
remember. No, not like that. Like just trying. I don't know. Anyways, I would really. No, I'll turn it back to Hannah. But so Hannah's gonna say, I would really like to talk to you about what you know. But I don't want to do it here.
Okay. He pulls out a card and hands it to you. And the card says Nathan Mayer's Horse God. And it has his phone number on it.
Okay.
And his phone number is framed with hearts.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Maybe it all
Mr. Ego.
Maybe it also
Very
has
unforgettable.
a horse cock on it. I'm trying to decide. No, I think he's a little too classy for that. But yeah, the phone number has the phone number is bracketed with hearts. And it's all colorful. Like it does say horse god, even though that's kind of a taboo word. I mean, he's not using it like a real. I mean, he's not claiming to be a real god. Yep.
Okay.
He just pulled up himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So then I'm gonna probably get in touch with you a little later today because it's already today.
Yeah. Okay.
But for now we can just maybe have a drink and hang out and dance more so it doesn't look suspicious, and then I'll
that's
contact
great.
you later and we can.
Fuck yeah, let's go dance.
Okay.
And you guys go back out on the dance floor. And everyone is watching you guys because you're Hannah and the horse god.
Right.
Okay. What are you guys doing? The rest of you guys.
Drinking?
Yeah, it's probably.
And wondering if the horse guy has a psychiatrist or what's going on with them. I don't know.
Crash leans over and whispers in Black's ear, "Do you think vampires drive?" How good do you think they
And
are?
Black's
How good do you think they are at driving?
Black's gonna be like, I guess it depends on how long they've been doing it. I mean, they kind of have the edge in that they can live longer.
Oh, that's right. They've probably driven cars that I've never even seen because they don't make them anymore. That's crazy.
They'd have great.
Man, I want to
They'd have
crash
great.
one of those old model cars so bad. You know they didn't crumple. All the new
They
cars,
didn't.
no, all the new cars, the engine and stuff, it crumples when you have a head-on impact. But those old cars, they held together and you just fucking bounced around inside. Man, I got to get one of those. That sounds fun.
Someday, I'm sure we'll find one someday.
I know exactly where to go to get one.
We're gonna go to get one.
Friend of mine.
Uh
Okay. Um.
what's? Oh, go ahead.
So let me. Did I have another image in here to put? I think I did. No, that's it. To to you guys is well, I don't know how to phrase that. Anyway, Falarin Ekless notices that you guys are here, but he does not come over and talk to you, so your night is not ruined. That's nice.
Yay.
But he's probably going to talk about you in the news tomorrow because he's a dick.
He's I mean, Black watches the news, so like, what's his recent stories been on? Just out of curiosity.
Uh, a lot of it is the murders from the werewolf vigilante.
So like everybody's talking about it. It's
Yeah,
not like,
everybody's talking about that. So that's kind of his thing. And then plus every single thing that you guys do
oh
is
right, that's
his specialty. Making you guys look stupid. Trying to make the people hate you. I mean, it's
what.
really
So
not
like,
working that well.
after,
You guys have a lot of fans. So, but that is his
yeah,
job.
I was gonna ask, how good did that go with like Crash after he like took out the Deep Scourge? I can't imagine him having anything to say about that.
No, I think he probably rode the wave on that one.
He was,
He was
yeah,
yeah, he was with everybody else. You know, you got to pick your fights. He
that makes
probably made
sense.
fun of you
Yeah,
guys for not being there, though. He was probably talking about
yeah.
how the crash test dummy is the only member of the Unexpecteds to that had any balls to go fight the monster, and he did it with a car in the ocean.
That's
Yeah.
that's a good. I didn't think about all the water. I always forget about the water.
Okay. Um. So you guys do see up on the balcony is Tom Gross, who is supposed to be
Junior.
the guy. You know, he owns this club, and he is also supposed to be. And Black knows more than the rest of you. The guy who is in charge of basically the mafia in this half of the city. And he is in a secret street level war with his brother.
What does he like? How does he look? Does he look tired? Does he look angry? Does he look like he's been roughed up recently?
He is like holding on to the banisters and looking of the balcony and looking down at you. And when you look up at him, he waves, and just as he waves, a waiter shows up with a bottle of wine. No, champagne. Well, it's not going to be champagne because champagne has to come from champagne, and there's another sparkling wine from Bryce, which makes it very rare because there's not a whole lot of importing and exporting going on in this world. There's a lot more now than there used to be, but it's still not anywhere near like real life. So they come with basically like a $2,000 bottle of wine that he's just giving you, and the waitress hands it to you guys with a on a tray with some wine glasses and says, "A gift from the owner," and then she walks away and leaves. And Draknar might be the only one who actually recognizes the value of this bottle because he's a little more high class than you guys.
Well, I'm dancing with a horse, so.
And you're dancing with a horse. And and Crash reaches for the bottle and says, "Ooh, wine!" and just pops it. Ah, you
Black's
guys.
gonna. I mean, Black's gonna like. Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm trying to find a stopping point for us.
Oh, I was gonna say Black's gonna like pat a Crash on the back and say, "Don't take it easy," and then he's gonna go start trying to see if he can make his way the traditional route over to go talk to Gross.
Okay.
Which I mean, that could be like the start of the next game, but yeah, that's what his.
okay. Is it just you, or is anyone else gonna go? Crash is like, I'm gonna drink the wine. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh
And
shit,
then
he doesn't
try.
drink. I forgot. I
Oh,
have to. I have to
does
backtrack all
Black know
that.
that?
He opened the wine and poured it for you guys. He did
Oh.
not pour it for himself. He thought it was cool that the owner sent a bottle of wine, and he still did everything exactly the same, except that he left his glass empty. He does not drink. He only drinks when his keys are in his time lock safe.
Ah. Does Black know that he doesn't drink?
Probably. It's
Or
been
is
2 years of being roughly friends with him. So yeah. Plus,
okay? Well, in
he's not like ashamed of it. He doesn't. So yeah, it's probably come up.
yeah, so before Black goes, he'll take the glass because that's what Crash wanted, and he'll be like, and since he saw he didn't drink, he'd be like, "Good on you," and then he'll hit up or try to hit up.
Mm-hmm.
I could say like it's a very good wine. I don't know.
Well, if there's any left, I'll bring it home with me. I guess. I don't drink. I don't drink in public. I don't like who I am when I drink, so I only drink when I'm at home.
Well,
But
I could take what's left.
yeah. Yeah. I don't need any, man. I just thought it was cool that he sent it. So all right, and so Black heads up to go talk to Gross. Hannah's on the dance floor. Draknar's drinking the wine and getting a no crash, and that's where we'll stop because we kind of ran out of time. It's already 6:30.
Oh, that went by best.
Yeah, it did. I thought we would be here after about 45 minutes. So.
Sorry, I didn't contribute more, guys.
Oh
I'm
no, you did
sorry.
great. It was fine.
Oh, you're good.
You got us to the club. Black was gonna start becoming like go get into like a whole conspiracy theory at the hospital.
Yeah,
Just check everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it could help. I'm getting used to it.
Yeah. No,
Starting
you did.
to. It's
You
going to
did
take a
fine. You
while.
did great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. I got to come up with some kind of fight for you guys to do because it's already going to be the third session and you haven't had any kind of fight yet. So I guess I'll use that vampire thing that Gemini made for me. That'll be neat. Have you guys fight like a dozen
Oh,
vampires. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I didn't even look at it. I was like, am I allowed to look at this?
You didn't need to.
Ooh,
I
excuse me.
needed a
Sorry.
place to stick it before I got home so I could put it in the real file.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, I'll put it there. And then if anybody wants to look at it, I don't care. You guys could see how cool Gemini is making stuff. Which Jimmy was already doing.
Yeah.
But it's cool that it was able to produce that in like 10 seconds. So, if you guys are doing something that I completely didn't have planned and I need to come up with a stat block, I can just like Gemini make me this stat block and it'll just
Oh, look at how
make it.
close it was to Grizzly Monsoon.
Yeah. Yeah, it
What's
was.
Grizzly Month?
Grizzly Monsoon is a character that they met in the last season. He is the leader of the Beast Corps mercenaries who are trying to find a magical way to turn all humans, all mortal races, into animals and save the world. They're kind of like eco-terrorists. And when they met him, the sprinklers were on in the building because there was a fire, and the sprinklers turned to blood, and he had like a spectral shark floating up over his shoulder. And
That's
he
cool.
launched like a missile at a guy. So yeah.
He killed Lady Ember with it.
Yeah. He's kind of a scary guy.
Oh.
He's also black.
He's still alive? Or?
Oh yeah, he's still alive. They
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
fight him. They kind of like, oh my God, you're so cool. Can I be your friend?
We were. We actually were.
Yeah.
I think Lynn was like, I'm just gonna. Hannah's gonna stay and watch to see what the shark guy does.
Yeah, they didn't even. So the story from the last season ended with Major Wargasm coming back to life, and they had the opportunity, though they were not aware that they had the opportunity. They had the opportunity to prevent that, but instead they watched the security monitors of Grizzly Monsoon killing
It was
the fire
really
lady.
cool. We were just learning to be superheroes. These things are distracting.
That's how it starts.
So
Everybody
I
has
thought
to start
that was
somewhere.
I thought that was pretty fun. So my bad guy got everything that he wanted because these guys were, not really up on their game as far as timed missions go. And but it didn't work out for that bad guy either. He he was like a necromancer and can bring people back from the dead, but he brought them back as cake. He like as animated cake. And so he brought back
Delicious
Major
cake, I hear.
Wargasm as animated cake. But Major Wargasm's regenerative properties were so strong that it turned him back into a person, and then he killed them. So they never even got face to face with the real villain of their first season. But their first season wasn't about that. Their first season was about, oh my God, we have to save everybody now. We're the top heroes. So that's what it was about. It wasn't about them. Their actual nemesis was the Mr. Monkey Man, not the guy that actually made him. So,
Mr. Monkey Man.
Or at least the cake version of Mr. Monkey Man. They never met the real one. In the story.
This game is fun. Thank you guys. I've been depressed, and this is helping cheer me up a little.
Cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so do you guys want to play on Thursday again? It's going to depend on if my call
I'm up for it.
any better. I'll
Sure.
I'm up for it.
Okay. If we're all good for it, I will let you know on Thursday if my cough is getting any better.
Okay.
Dokey.
Because talking.
Well,
makes
go
it
rest
worse.
your voice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hope you feel better.
Okay. Thanks. And let's stop
Good luck.
recording. Thank you
Okay.
for watching,
All right.
future
Bye, guys.
Alan and anybody else that came up to watch.